Welcome back friends in the another video of code complexity. So in the previous video we have learned about the how we can reduce the complexity of switch statement. So in the previous video what we did, we create an interface and we create the classes, and over there we implement that interface. So we reduce the complexity with the help of class creation and interface, that what we have learned in abstraction. So over here we see that this is the technique mostly used by the developers, and over here you can see we have created new classes and use the interfaces. So let's see the another way of doing it with the help of abstract class. So previously, we use this employee as an interface. So let's change this interface to the abstract class. So what we need to do, we need to just write abstract and class, and we are going to make them public. Abstract, and over here we need to do the extents, and now we are having the functionality of this employee abstract class in these classes. And if we go here, so we can achieve the same thing, same output with the help of abstraction as well. So let's see by running the code, and this time we are going to check the salary of BP, and over here we are going to create the object of BP class. So let's run it. So as we see here, we can achieve the abstraction, we can achieve the code complexity, we can reduce the code complexity with the help of abstract class and interface. Okay, so let's create one more branch, solution 2 of example 1, and let's go to the terminal, get status, get add source, get commit minus m, and we are gonna say that reduce code complexity with the help of extract class, and then we are gonna say get branch, get push origin, branch name, it's done. Okay, So let's move to the another example. So in the another example, we can see that there is some complex function whose complexity is 14, and over here what user is doing, he is printing the whether number is even or odd by calculating some logic over here. So let's print this. So go to here, let's copy, and we are gonna say example 2 is equal to new example 2, and then we are gonna say dot, and we are gonna run it. So let's run it. So we see the output even odd when I is even and j is odd. So we print this. So how we can reduce its complexity? So we can see here we are having this duplicate code, correct? We are checking whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. So let's extract this as a separate function. Is number is divided by 2, is number is completely divided by 2, and it is saying replace in the all the occurrence. I will say okay. So we can see that now its complexity reduced to 8. And how we can reduce it more? So we can see here, if this value is true, then this is true, and if this value is true, then this is true. If this is false, then we are saying false, correct? Means if this is true, this is even. If this is true, this is even. And if this is true, then sorry, if this is false, then this is false, means odd. So how we can reduce this? So can we have one function which is gonna print the log? So I will say private boolean print my logs, and I will take input boolean first and boolean second. And over here I will say logger dot log level dot info. Okay, and then I will say gonna create one more function which is gonna return this whether this value is even or odd. So let's hold for here for a second, no need to return it, so we will say it's void. And now we will create one more function, private string is number even or odd, and we will get a over here boolean value. Okay, and we will say if value is true, return even, else return odd. Okay, so we are gonna call this method over here is number is even or odd for first, then we will say concatenation, then we will say concatenation of is number is even or odd for second. So better we can we modify this function. Let's create one more function over here. Let's copy this and revert these changes. Okay, and paste over here, and we will say complex method with less complexity. Okay, so over here what we are gonna say, so we will remove this and we will say print my log is number is completely divided by 2 for I, comma is number is completely divided by 2 for j. Okay, so we can see here its complexity is 5 and its complexity is 4 and 4. So now it's divided into many pieces. So let's run this particular example as well. So over here we can say example2 dot run with the same output, and to segregate this we are gonna say log label dot info and some divider. Okay, so let's run it. So let's cross verify. For first instance it is saying even and even. For second instance it is saying even odd, and for third instance it is saying odd even, and last one is odd odd. So if we are gonna see it, let me split this into two parts and let's compare. So this is the one method whose complexity is 14, and here the another one whose complexity is 5. And if we want to like reduce it more, we can reduce it more by creating one more function over here. So which is more readable? I think this one. Over here we are summarize, and again see here we are having the duplicate code for printing, and over see here we can print only single time, and even over here we are having the duplicate code for this particular boolean expression, that is once. So I hope this is clear, like how code complexity reduction is helping the developer to achieve the less buggy code. Okay, so let's commit it. So we are gonna create one more branch, solution of example 2. So branch is created. Let's go to the terminal, get status, get commit. Before commit we need to add, get add src, get commit minus m, reduce the code complexity by method creation and remove duplicate code. Get branch, get push origin. So now code is pushed to the branch.